righty. And tonight is the Night Rumble at the Reserve. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dominic D, and I am with the ultimate victory cigar of poker as he's getting back. He always gets intel, folks. He's always on it, getting the intel. But, Vic, we got a good one tonight. But let's start off with talking about the grind. We have a couple minutes before the action starts. November 6th through the 9th, $1,000 buy-in, 60-minute levels, $200K guarantee. I was on Facebook earlier today, and I saw multiple players asking about this, even with our fall series.
Yeah.
They were like, wait, what about the 200K? No, that's a separate one.
Yeah.
I don't want people to get confused here because
Right.
we have an action-packed November. This is a completely different series, November 6th through the 9th. Now, the two series will overlap on the 9th, the final day of the grind, which we will be live streaming right here on YouTube for you to watch. That'll be the kickoff for our Fall Series 2 with a 20K free roll guarantee prize pool. But as you can see, two starting fights. Everything is at noon in this. The 2 day ones on Thursday, Friday, the day 2 on Saturday, and then also on Sunday, the final day. And we're really looking forward to this one. It should be a huge turnout. I've already heard a lot in the poker community whispers going through, people already getting travel arrangements, getting here for this one, Vic. And that leads us to the fall series, though. That is going to start literally on the 9th, the final day of this. And myself and Vic were talking, we did the math, $410,000 in guarantees.
Just in guarantees.
Just in guarantees on
Yeah.
an 8-day span with this fall series. We're going to start on this Sunday the 9th, and we're going to go all the way to the next. Now, Vic, we have the free roll, we have seniors, we have round by round, we have team tournaments, we have monster stacks, we have bounties, we have the closer. But the main event, tell us about the main event, $250,000.
Yeah, $250,000 prize pool guarantee. It is a mega bounty main event. And mega bounty, let's talk about that. You make it to day 2 after being top 10% in any of the qualifying flights. And you can get to day 2, you knock somebody out, $1,000 right there on the spot. So pretty exciting. It does have a $2,000 multi-bag bonus. We're expecting some big numbers for this. And then we're going to cap it off on that Sunday when we're doing the day 2 with a $30,000 prize pool guarantee fall closer. That's a 2 p.m. start time. That's a $200 buy-in. I don't think this is getting enough attention yet, but it will, because you're going to have a number of players from the day 2 that are going to stick around and play in this if they get knocked out, and a lot of people are going to be coming for this. This will be a great way to close out that fall series.
Well, what I like about the closer too, Vic, let's say we have some people from out of town. We talked about how these series are not just in the Toledo area now. It's really regional, the whole Midwest. If you're within 4 hours, we're getting a huge turnout. And then we still get some people popping in from New York, sometimes Texas, Florida, et cetera, that want to make a trip out of this. But if you do get unlucky and you don't get the run good in the main, you can still come up here for all these day ones.
Yes.
And then if you're unlucky and you don't get in the final day of the main, you still have a $30K in a day fall closer that Sunday to play. We'll be having a lot of live streams for this one too, folks. I believe you put out the schedule. I know for a fact the one I'm circling, the 40K monster stack. We should be live for
Yes.
that, and I'm really excited for that one. I always talk about the $500 buy-in, the 60K starting stack, the 30-minute levels. That one plays out really nicely. We have a noon start time on that tournament. We should be rocking and rolling with it probably, I'm guessing, around 6 o'clock for the live stream, and we'll be playing it down to a champion. But here, the Black Friday Black Chip Bounty Tournament. Tell us about this one.
As if we don't have enough in November, then to cap off November, Black Friday Black Chip Bounty, $100,000 prize pool guarantee. This is historically been our biggest single-day event, $340 buy-in. The Wednesday before, which is the night before Thanksgiving, $75 satellite to get into this. What a great opportunity, because this, as we know, is going to probably be $200K, and it's a bounty tournament as well. People love bounty tournaments, $100 bounties with a $40,000 starting stack. That's Black Friday. If you don't want to get stuck out there shopping,
It's overrated.
this is the place to be. It is overrated.
Don't go out there.
Don't go out there.
Play
Come
poker.
here. Yeah.
You're going to be full off all that food. Just sit down in one spot, play some cards. We'll have football on, too. You know there's always
Yes.
good college football on that day. No, it's going to be a big one. Like you said, the $75K satellite. You show up, you knock one person out. If you get into the satellite, you're already up $25. That's max value. Also want to give a shout out to those on the message board smashing that like button early.
Yeah.
Smitty and Frenchie in the house. Appreciate you guys. And we had a huge 25-50 game this past Saturday, and it looks like that could possibly be a monthly thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see some familiar faces from that live stream tonight. But Vic, it was pretty cool to see everyone pretty much. I think Car Wash Jeff, he was talking. He was the only one who bought in not for 10K.
Yeah.
He bought in for 5.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else at the table bought in for 10. It played big. It was big. You can check that out live at the reserve on YouTube if you scroll back after you watch this. If you need some more poker action or later in the week, highly recommend tuning in for that. That was a special 6-hour live stream.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
I talked to Jeff, Car Wash Jeff, just before tonight and before this event tonight, and I said, how did you do? And he said, well, I was in the green. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
But he said, I had $1 million worth of fun.
Yeah.
So
it was a huge game.
Great way to look at it, especially if you don't get stung in a
Right.
big game like that.
Yeah, no, there's a lot brewing, my friend, and I'm really looking forward to this month of November. I don't want to look past October right now because it's one of my favorite months of the year, Vic, personally.
Yeah.
Just because I like the fall weather, the leaves, the college football atmosphere. Not to mention, I may be biased, but I think it's the best sports month out of any month out of the year because you have NHL and NBA starting, you got
Mm-hmm.
the World Series, you have college football going, you have NFL going, you
Yep.
have college basketball even later in October gets
Right.
underway. You have everything, and then you mix in these poker events coming up. It's like Tim the Toolman Taylor on Home Improvement when he's like, ho, 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 ho. That's how I feel right now with all this poker, all this sports, all this mojo
Yeah.
going on.
We had a few players that got stuck on the highway. They're running just a little bit late, but we're going to get started here. 5-handed OG got here almost on time, which is on time for him for Tuesday nights.
What's crazy?
But we've got
saw
8,
Mike
possibly
walk in.
9 players at the table here tonight, and we've got some strong players. Daniel is back. We got a new player, Steve, who is our first timer. And heard about this through playing with Vampire. And, of course, Ninja's back, and Miles coming back after his trip down to Florida, and his softball team doing pretty well. They didn't bring the trophy home, but he
did
said
not
they
look
just had a
satisfied.
fantastic season. What's that?
He did not look satisfied today, though.
He did not look satisfied.
Salty.
He's very competitive. Not only is he competitive on the diamond, but he's also competitive on the poker table as well. Yeah. So we should be getting started here pretty soon. Like I said, they got a little bit of a late start because of some
normally-
traffic issues.
I think I talked to the eye in the sky. He said normally we have, a minute and a half to 2 minutes. This one will be close to 5 just before the poker action starts because of traffic and whatnot. But like I said, I saw players walking in after they started. So we're going to have a couple hands where we're shorthanded. Then 2 or 3 are going to join really quickly. And
Yeah, Lonnie, we were hoping we would see you here tonight, but hopefully we'll see you again next week. And like I said, we're getting ready to roll here. OG, Car Wash Jeff, Miles, Ninja, Ned, and then Steve and Daniel and Vampire at the table for this. Okay. Do we want them to go out and come back in again? Do they want them? Sounds like we're going to do a reboot here, ladies and gentlemen, something we haven't done in a while, but it happens from time to time. I know yesterday was quite the day for web service. I don't know what caused it, but I was having issues following up on some stuff on a Monday. And not sure if that's related here today, but we got the shadow of Ninja here, was just playing poker with Ninja last night.
no, he's just going to do it in your
What's that then?
We're going to restart it, but they don't have to log in.
Okay, you do not have to log in and log out, but we will have a little bit longer, a little bit more delay.
Probably like a 10 minute.
All right, so it'll be another 10-minute, folks, and then we will be up and running. So stay with us. Rumble at the Reserve here in Toledo, Ohio. No limit hold'em. Cash action. Don't go away. And call your friends, call your neighbors, call your cousins, because it's going to be a good game tonight.